Farmers in Kitui district experience annual low rainfall and severe crop failure. This leads to poor nutrition and low farm incomes. The farmers were therefore introduced to beekeeping and sunflower production to improve food security and increase incomes in their homes.
Kitui is one of the districts which has some arid districts, and because of that prolonged drought, they have not been able to be food secure.
For the communities, the problems that they were facing, there was lack of school fees for the children. There's also malnutrition for the young ones. And there was also lack of capitals to buy other basic needs.
The problems I had before starting this project was lack of money. I could not pay school fees for my children since my husband is old and not working. There is a lot of poverty in our area and lack of sufficient rain. I decided to plant sunflowers since they do not need much rain.
The beekeeping and sunflower project was chosen because one is cultural. We have a practice of beekeeping in the district, so it's not a new thing. And honey is marketable. You don't need to strain so much to market the honey. The integration of sunflower and honey. The sunflower itself produces nectar that feeds the bees. From the extracts, you can also feed the livestock. It's a fodder. And here we also keep livestock, so that's why it was integrated. The process of sunflower production, first you have to plant them in the farms. Then after that, after they are dried, then you thresh it, dry it to a certain moisture. And then take it to the machine for oil extraction. Then after the oil extraction, that's all. You give the livestock the residues, and the community go home with their sunflower oil for consumption. The bees, first and foremost, you prepare the apiary site. After preparing the apiary site, you put on the hives for the bees to get in. When now the hive is full, when the super is full, just come, harvest, and replace. The same day that you harvest, you also replace the same so that the process continues. You extract using a centrifuge, wait to know the amount of weight of honey that you get. There you are, you take it to Kitui Development Center, and then the Kitui Development Center communicates with the buyers to come and buy at bulk. The people who are involved in the project, we have the community themselves, that is the farmers. We have the Ministry of Agriculture, who are giving the technology transfer. We have the Ministry of Livestock, because bees are under livestock. And we have Farm Africa as our funders under Maendeleo Agricultural Technology Transfer Fund.
We are training the farmers here on the agronomic practices. Earlier it's from the land preparation, planting, and also weeding and harvesting. And then from there we are going to the processing part of it and variation. And we are assisting them on how to extract.
When the technology was introduced to us, we thought it was difficult because we were also fearing bees. We thought they were dangerous, but when KDC brought people to train us on beekeeping, we became used to the bees and we are no longer afraid.
When we started, it was a bit difficult first because the technology, as I had mentioned, that beekeeping is a man's job, especially in the Kamban community. So it was a bit difficult for the women to adapt, to start first. But when they got in the business, now they are doing it even much better than the men. So the women feel empowered. Currently now they have money that they can call of their own.
After joining the project, my income has increased. I have paid school fees and sometimes I can purchase books for my children. I am now able to purchase many things without any help from my husband.
Some of the benefits of the honey, I say that there's availability of cash in the community level. There's also adequate health for livestock, and even in terms of nutrition, honey is very good by itself. It's also a medicine, and now the children can now afford to eat honey. Beekeeping is also less labor intensive because bees work for you. Once you put the hive there, the bee will go collect the nectar, put it in the hives. Yours is just to go and collect the honey and just give some small quantities of water.
Our major challenge here has been prolonged drought. And these droughts has affected both projects, whereby they are integrated. Because one, although sunflower requires minimal or low amounts of rainfall, there are some years we did not even get 250 millimeters per year. Now, with the bees, especially with this drought, there has been a problem of water, and we know water is very important for the bees. So the communities have been forced still to supplement both the feed and also the water.
There's also the challenge of inadequate uniforms for the toads.
We were trained not to go to the beehives without a smoker and bee suits. There are only 2 bee suits in the whole area, so we really need more bee suits.
Overall, the technology has been well received, with at least 80% adoption by the farmers who are trained. The production of honey has also improved from 2 kilograms of honey to 7 kilograms per hive per year. The harvesting period has also increased from once or twice a year to 3 to 4 times a year. 2,600 farmers now adopt the technology, with over 600 women now practicing beekeeping.
Everybody is interested in this project. People are ready and say that it is easy. It's better than just waiting for the rains, which can fail. But with the sunflowers and hives, you cannot miss anything.
Omani twakwata ezombua mwene okwati tena gwa ezombua mwene iboya kwa mu